in exchange for strength or other treasures. Some people think that God may not like precious things. Once the sacrifice is not approved by God, not only will you not get the baby, you may even be punished. So I cried for 3 days and 3 nights. When I raised my head, suddenly I saw a prompt appear on Lu Yuer's body. Looks quite exquisite. Still perfect. Hell dragon from the abyss. I want sweet love. If you were sacrificed to the evil dragon Fave, then he will definitely like it and give you a reward. Since you and I have no results, besides, you still want to take revenge on me, then it will be a stepping stone for me to upgrade. But I was also quite surprised. 3 seconds level talent is so powerful. You can directly see what is more suitable for gods. But I wasn't impulsive. In full view of this, sacrifice a living person. Can you walk out of this school by then? Not necessarily. And now the bald principal called me aside. A wave of his hand. Let me use my natal talent sacrifice technique. Choose your sacrifices at will. After all, it was also the first time for the principal to meet a sacrificial master, and he is also a top talent professional in the 3 seconds level. Naturally, we have to look at the potential first. Only then can we decide which resources to tilt. Of course, I'm not polite. Pointing to the core in the awakening circle, the principle of the heart gem also knows. The more talented the sacrificer, the induction of sacrifices is also the most accurate. So, when the principal showed a pained expression, I chanted the spell silently. I only saw the awakened fairy in my hand. Suddenly emitted a ray of light. Then the monster disappeared. Not much. A rectangular box appeared in my hand. At this time, the bald principal was also very curious. After all, this is using an awakening fairy. Something sacrificed. I didn't hide it either. I opened it directly in front of the principal. Suddenly a green light blooming from the open box. This light is full of life. When I feel this breath of life, the bald principal's eyes are bright. At this moment he knew that my sacrifice was in the right direction. I cautiously reached out my hand, grabbing towards the rectangular box. It's cold when you start. Makes my mind instantly clearer. Sacrificed an awakened fairy. I got a magic staff. You must know that even the lowest level staff, that's also valuable. And this is the staff given by the goddess of life. Can that be bad? At this time I looked towards the road not far away. In a few days, my daughter will be able to enter the gate world and experience it. It's time to sacrifice her inside. Presumably no one will know. Just sacrifice a low-level fairy. The rewards from the goddess of life are so rich. Then the rewards from Hell Dragon Fafnir will definitely be better. Come to think of it, I'm still looking forward to it. When I got back to the villa, haven't had time to breathe a sigh of relief yet. I was shocked by the scene in front of me. Everything in the house was destroyed. Just at this time, I suddenly saw a light emerging from the hall. And the more I looked at it, the more I felt that this light seemed a little familiar. Think carefully. Isn't this the Tongbi of the door world? The place where the other side of this world is connected. Not sure what it is. The danger here is unknown. And there will be monsters in the door world. If a monster accidentally comes out of the door world, I was the first one you met. I quickly checked at home. Finally breathed a sigh of relief. Although the living room is messy, but the bedroom and other places were not damaged. No traces of the appearance of monsters were found. At this moment, I had a bold idea. Since in the future, everyone has to face the dangers of the door world. It's the same thing now. But after entering the gate world, there are no monsters here like I imagined. Some are just grasslands, lakes and forests. And the aura is very strong. So I looked around. See if there are any traps. What I didn't expect was, the tree in front of me is actually the mysterious ice tree. To know, now there is a mature black ice magic tree outside. All have been sold for 100. I sighed helplessly. Although he is a rich second generation, but I still hope that through my own strength to gain wealth. As a result, I just woke up on the first day. Get rich immediately when you get home. No one can understand this feeling. So fucking cool. But I have no intention of directly cutting it off and selling it for money. After all, for now, what I need is not money. I also went directly to the front to investigate. This offering will fall into the septic tank and drown. This sacrifice will make you sleepwalk and fall to death late at night. In this sacrifice, everything except the appendix will be removed. I walked all the way. I also used my talent skills to explore a lot of things. Nothing can be sacrificed without exception. Just when I'm about to give up. But I found that the stones under my feet seemed a little different. The talent skill directly prompts the excrement of the golden bull in Zumi. And the goddess of flowers happened to be in his little garden, digging and digging inside. Dig up a small seed. Bloom small flowers. Sacrifice to the flower god. He will be happy to reward you. A pile of cow dung from Temio can be used as a sacrifice. I really didn't expect it. So many precious flowers, plants and trees cannot be sacrificed. I didn't hesitate. Take out the staff directly. Dear god of flowers. Now, I will sacrifice this pile of gold cow dung to you. There's a place for you in your little garden. I finished singing. Open your eyes again. Then I saw that pile of cow dung shining brightly. As the light disappears, I was completely shocked. In the original position of the stone, there turned out to be a huge pothole. The excrement of the golden cows of Sumeru, it hit such a deep place. And I found where cow dung disappears. In that pothole, with a small glowing bottle. When you get the small bottle in your hand, I'm excited. Pour flower dew into water. Soak your body in it. Can strengthen the body. The effect is not that good. That's a reward from the gods. Although it was replaced with a pile of cow dung. But can it be bad? I can't care about anything else. Bringing toilet water through the passage of the world. Back to the real world. Then I filled the bathtub with a full basin of water. Then opened the bottle of Flora Dew. Suddenly a refreshing fragrance hit my nostrils. I don't hesitate. Pour the whole bottle directly into the bathtub. I just sat in. Suddenly I felt an unprecedented sense of comfort. Permeate the whole body. It's a bit like that shiver. But at this moment, what I feel is probably a shiver. The energy that poured into his body. Continuously washing his limbs and bones. Crispy and numb, very comfortable. I was already so comfortable that I wanted to fall asleep. Open your eyes suddenly. Suddenly realized, the problem is, isn't there no monsters in that place? How come there is such a big lump of Zumi heavy gold cow dung? It seems that I will go to the door world to practice in the future. Just be more careful. A crash. I walked out of the pool. At this time, black muddy toilet water in the pool. It has been completely absorbed by me. I made a fist. I didn't feel any hints. I looked at my body carefully. Still the same as before. Chest and abdominal muscles. Then go down. Damn, I was shocked, okay? What a big change. As for other aspects of the body, is there any further improvement? After all, there is such a thing as magic in this world. Maybe the effect is increased magic resistance, I'm not sure. Been struggling all day. I enter the door world again. This time I didn't enter recklessly. Instead, I brought a table in from home. After all, yesterday's stone has been sacrificed. Need a higher spot. This way you can see your surroundings clearly. Although the table is not very high, but because this is a green grassland, nothing else blocks the view. I can see clearly too. Practice with peace of mind. Time passes very quickly. Fleeting. 10 minutes passed in a flash. This changed my strength from the original level 9. Reached current level 10. And tomorrow, this is the time to truly enter the gate world and experience it. Luyur hopes you have better luck. Let me meet alone. Early the next morning, the bald principal gathered us together early in the morning. This is the gate world passage controlled by the school. Enter here. We can go to that world. Fight against monsters. Hunt monsters. Enhance strength. Become a new generation of strong people. But the bald principal also knows. What students need is not to be excited all the time, but the yearning for the world. Yearning for the path of the strong. I silently looked towards Lu Yunman. It's normal for people to disappear unexpectedly in this world, right? Hell Dragon. I don't know if you want a son or a daughter.